All right, let's go. Let's go. I don't know how long we'll go, but we'll go. I'm sure that testing 1 2 3 testing. I'm sure the others will be along short. I do hope everyone has rested well. Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all claimants as they current stand. Zorul-ja and Kono-ja has completed every feat thus far and pulled 5 keystones apiece. Wak Lament would be equal with them, but for Bakul-jaja's thievery, which has left us 1 short. Then that convicting Bulgrit didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of fruit, and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steer what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I will be taken back what is mine, this I swear. I feared the reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Okul Jaja unleashing of Valgramandia is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disputing his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. I can't say I'll be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's not for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. The last 2 keystones are required, as those of the Lay of Repast and the Lay of Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostility between the Momorja and the Zarbal in the forest of XIV. Similarly, near a village called Irzbaraks. That's where I was born. If you recall, I haven't been there since the Pa took me in and when I was a baby. Where the lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came in seeking the audience of the Dawntrail, but little more than that. Eorzea has a similar tale. The explorer Kentenran befriended the 2-headed king known as the Ortrit before commencing his travels across Rome. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least that is the commonly held belief. The two-headed king certainly sounds like Papa, as this Kentenran fellow must have come to Turolio. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet. Vestiges of your huge architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Old Torot, didn't you? Then Kentoran must have met the bondservant in Mamuk, is that a city? One of the grandest in Turar. Once upon a time, in the seat of Umurja's homeland. It too lies in Yokturan, not far from Ikbarlex. Then all things considered, Yokturer seems the obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We shall make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We were riding in one of Iguana's balloons? They can't be any worse than ships, can they? They're a little better. I'll be fine, just fine. How exciting! The design of Turoli dirigibles intrigue me. I must note how they perform compared to Eorzean and airships. For as much as I wish we can ignore him, Bakul Jaja is a real threat. We can't afford to let our guard down. Once I'm done training in Waklement, she'll just whack him like he's a fly. Ready to leave when you're. Yeah, T.O. Where's the you dreamt of the Gold City? The next flight to Yaktiel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Are we sure the thing will stay in the air all the way to XIV? Are, are you ready? Bags packed and our goodbyes said. There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand just until I settle my nerves? Maybe ask Arnville. That stick in the mud, he never let me live it down. There she is. Third promise. Wait, just a moment. Mabul and Toblai. Mablu and Toblai. Of course. I wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Cryer's eating. So, is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yoktorar as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We traveled down the elderly merchant we tracked down the elderly merchant who first sells a tribute. According to him, the design imitated an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at market some 20 years ago. Little did he know the charming taste of Surt would prove to be commercial triumph. The foreign mage wearing this earring could only be my grandfather. But did the merchant happen to mention which mark? One in Yoktorar, to where it seemed you are already bound. Good luck, and I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. It is mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there, or yet another discovery to look forward to. Thank you both for coming all this way. Anyways, for the third promise, good luck with the rest of the ride. Thanks, I won't let you down. I just got to board this dirigible and I'm good as there. Last call for passenger Drac'to. TL. I really hope she wins. Drac'to will test her mare, without a doubt. The next Dawntrail must be willing to bear the full weight of the nation system, no matter how heavy it may be.
The fierce Chapral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named. It is here, where the Chapral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumautka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
It was one time.
Is the Shabral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Ah, shit! Alright, we need to but follow the path of a
Right.
short while.
I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
Would it kill Arenberg there to Arenberg to give me a benefit of the doubt? Or the benefit of a second chance? Well, that journey was delightful. The wind was fine and the vessel hardly rocked at all. Worry not, Kryl and I ensure our promise doesn't wind up on the bottom of one of the can notes. I can hardly fathom how difficult travel must have been around on the second promise before the second promise into the dirigibles. But you imagine how to walk. You can imagine having to walk all the way. With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you to keep someone in sight at all times. I'm gonna have to teleport to. right back. I need to take care of something. Alright. Okay. Quickly finish this. I'm gonna have to stop. There's something. I'll say. Take care not to get separated out. I'd hate to lose you to the rampant undergrowth. So no tumbles, thanks to Crier and Alese, but it still counts. Is that at Ikbarzak over there, I wonder? Of all of Aranvel's insistence, I have yet to discover anything particularly blue from this forest. Good, everyone's accounted for. Ikbar Rix is up ahead. Let's be on our way. I fallen into a high tide harbor enough times to be professional diver. There's no way I'll fall in something like this on accident. They're so blue about this. What's so blue about this first? You'll see. Just so you know, I'll be very cross if you push me. Are all canotes this deep? Cenotes this deep? I wonder. Arnville was not exaggerating about the canotes. This would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of. Well, thankfully we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. I'm going to have to stop here. Probably be back. If I'm back earlier, then I think I'll just start a new stream. But if not, I'll probably be back on Monday. Thank you for watching. If you can, like and subscribe. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, night. Thank you.